Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our celebrity tarot card reading. We're going to get into this reading in just a minute, but of course, go ahead and hit subscribe to the Hanged Man. When you do this, you're going to hit that bell so you don't miss any of your future celebrity readings or your general, and also have ghosted readings, so don't miss any of those. Make sure that you check that out. Yeah, so we are going to get into this reading about Selena Gomez. So we're going to find out what's going on with Selena. I love Selena. Love me some Selena Gomez. Apparently she has a friend who gave her, I'm winging this, okay? I did not fully do a huge deep dive into this. I just am winging it, okay? So just calm down. I don't know how to say names. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I did wing it. So a little bit here about this, the frenemy now, which is odd because I believe one of her organs is actually donated and put into Selena Gomez so that she had better health and would have a longer life. I mean, live, period. What's to argue? What's to argue at this point? I have your organ in my body. Why would you argue with somebody that you have their body part inside you? That's probably a no. It's probably going to be a no for me. The American actress, actually, she's an actress too. So her name is Francia, and she was born July 26, 1988, and she was born in LA, USA. She's a Leo Capricorn moon sign. Selena was born July 22nd, 1992. So she's a little bit younger than Miss Francia. They look about the same age, though. That's weird. Isn't that just strange? Cancer and an Aries. And she was born in Texas, the United States. The United States of America. I would like to thank me. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting off task, aren't I? Okay, here we go. We're finding out all that we can about this situation. I'm going to go over just a little bit of it. Okay. In 2017, they basically were at the hospital. There was a donated kidney, and that went to Selena. She needed a transplant because of her lupus, and that was a diagnosis that she got back in 2014. So, And Selena doesn't do the girl group, celebrity clan, wolf pack thing. She's not interested in that. So she said her only friend that was in the industry is actually only Taylor Swift. So that's her. Well, that'll be, yeah, I guess. Anyway, but the other girl's in the industry too. So that's weird. And she said she just doesn't feel like she belongs. So this, her friend gave her that kidney and made things a little bit more interesting, I guess, within their life and their friendship. And I guess what is going on with them? They're fighting about something, okay? Just keep. Okay, so Selena and her friends' comments have been met with mixed reactions. Something about, sorry, I didn't mention every single person. That's what I just said. Okay, I agree with Miss Francia. Okay, lady, you don't do a thank you note and forget to put your donating kidney friend, okay? That's a no-go. All right. I just don't need to go any further into that. I was like, well, what's the big deal? I'm like, okay, that's the big deal. So she made a post announcing that she was thanking all of her friends. And then the Francia was like, yo, you know what I did for you? And you didn't even say my name on there to a big thank you. And then Selena Gomez says, oops, oops, you did it again. You're a dick. That's a dick move, Selena Gomez. I mean, I understand we're sitting over here just trying to live our lives and post the things we want to post and not have to get, criticized from our, kidney donors. But come on. You could have it's just foul. It's just foul. Jesus Christ. Ugh. 5 decks almost just flew off my table. That means we're going to be sitting here for a while. Okay, I'm going to get some just surface energy first between the two of them. And we are just going to dive into this, okay? I'm sure it's going to bring a ton of weirdness with it. Okay. Let's find out what we got going on between Selena and Francia. Fancy. Fire. They're both fire and earth. That's so crazy. All right, whatever. Okay. They're both a little bit low in energy when it comes to the well-being of this relationship or the well-being just in general. Kind of over on, I feel like, on Selena's side, which will be the right side. Left side will be Francie's. The willpower here is low also. But there is a new beginning set up over here on her friend's side. So she's actually like kind of just going with the flow of karma, and she's just moving with the universe. And she's just doing her thing. She's allowing, you know, progression to happen. She's allowing change to happen, and she's going with the flow. And I mean, she's in a lucky place in her life right now. So, you know, she's spinning the world on the tip of her fucking finger, and she's just, you know, she's having a good time. That's probably why Miss Thang didn't thank her, because she can see that. We can always see when the girl's winning. When her is winning, or she is winning, or he is winning, we're like, fuck that. No, I ain't acknowledging you. So then we go around, you know, and we're a dick about it or whatever, and we try to do sly or slick shit. Okay? It's not slick shit. It's passive aggressive. It's a form of abuse. It's passive, though. And so it goes under the radar usually, unless, you know, you're Selena Gomez, and then you just cannot do that kind of shit. But I mean, I even called my daughter out on it last week. But it was funny. It's just funny because it's between me and my daughter. And I was like, whoa, why don't you thank me? Because she was thanking some, you know, her boyfriend or something. I was like, well, what about me? What? Excuse me? Okay. Over on Selena's side, I feel like any kind of action or activity or just trying to just put any type of energy into this is just not her jam. She just, the experience here is not something she's willing to dive deep into. Okay. I mean, this is already feels reckless. She already feels like she's, you know, on a path of meaningless. So she's not seeking this person out. So the action is not going towards, you know, her kidney donor. So Francia is not actually getting any of that energy. She's not inviting her, you know, over to have a moment with her, or time with her, to talk with her, express with her. I don't know what it is. So the root of this over, it's because this is a partnership. This is a commitment, 2 of Cups, and then we have our Queen of Earth. And I feel like over on Francia's side, she's like, you know, we're in a partnership, we're in a relationship, we're in a commitment. So maybe you should mention my name and my kidneys in you. Okay. So the love, the connection, the flow between the 2 of them, that is the root of why she's annoyed. Okay. Even though she's on top of the world, she's still, you know, feeling all sorts of, you know, bent out of shape because of what Selena did or whatever, or just in general. Maybe this is, you know, an ongoing thing. I mean, that could be. And then, you know, because she's Leo, I mean, she's trying to be positive. She's trying to be optimistic about pretty much fucking everything. So she probably just now is popping off about some shit that she probably has been feeling or vibing on for a while. Because I don't think that this was just one incident that made her do that, if that makes sense. She will give you her kidney. I don't really care what the girl does. She's a young individual who gave somebody their kidney. I mean, bravo. Whatever. Over on Selena's end, I think the root of the situation here is just that she's, you know, she's doing her thing, and she's not being very present when it comes to her commitment or her relationship. She is, however, being a little, it's not even, she's trying to come off like she's being capable and practical. Okay. But she's actually like kind of being a tight ass about it. Like, you should be thanking this girl on every motherfucking post. I don't care if it's a thank you post, you know, for a not kidney. You should be thanking this girl. But I feel like if she was a little bit more present in the situation, I think things would be fine. But again, the well-being is low in the relationship over on her side of things. And I think she's just focused on the coin. Selena's busy working right now. Okay. She's too busy to be looking in the mirror right now. She ain't got no time for that. She's like, what the hell? Like, I got to work. I got to make some money. What are we doing here? Okay. What's influencing this? What is just... Yeah. Over here on her end, it's just the security or just finding, a contentment in this relationship, keeping their traditions and their reliability between the two of them alive. I mean, she's just like, I'm her friend. I mean, she's coming off in a good way. I don't think it's crazy. I don't think that girl, she just asked her a question. She just needed to answer. I don't think it needed to be a big hoopla. Like, calm the fuck down, people. It's really not that big of a fucking deal. Like, why is it? I'm sorry, I just lost my shit for a minute. Why is it that we say one thing or we ask one question or we, heighten our tone just a touch or we add some passion to our voice or it's a bad thing? Well, I'm sorry to say, but I'm here at Hangman Tarot telling everybody being angry or sad, it's not a bad thing. It's just about, how you go about it. Obviously, whatever. Yeah. Like, my mom's at the door. Hello? Okay, it obviously was. Oh, you scared me. Hi, I'm doing cards. Oh, I'll be out in a minute. You scared me. Ooh. Okay, so again, yeah, I just feel like I think it was just a question, like what the fuck, yo? Like, my daughter was like, gave me an answer when I said it, and then we moved on about our day. We didn't like make some big fucking spectacle of it. It's just a question. And if this girl want to feel a certain way, she's going to feel a certain way, but you don't need to be a dick about it. We don't need to be big about it. Okay, so anything influencing this, truly just like pushing this around, would just be there again, that stability or just trying to communicate as much as she can. So she is trying to communicate, she is trying to reciprocate, go back and forth and have a conversation, but she'd rather just have her quiet time or her contemplate on her own. She's like, listen, I have problems in my life and I don't deal with these types of things, so like, what are we doing here, really? What's the likely action between these two? What's the likely action? Like I said, King of Air over on Selena Gomez's side. So just, again, coming at her as objectively as possible and just really trying to be respectful when she's talking to her and just being logical. And like, dude, like so for whatever reason, she was in her ways. I don't think she was about anybody or like upsetting anybody by thanking somebody. So I don't think it was that. I don't think she was coming from a bad intention, but we'll find that out in a minute here. Over on Francia's side, I think just the likely action she'll take towards Selena is just probably not as generous, probably not as balanced as Selena would be probably coming at her and to talk or whatever. I just don't think that she feels safe over on Francia's side. She's not in a safe space enough to, have a deep communication that makes sense. There's no fucking way. I mean, she's kind of like pulls back on it. She's just not dealing with it. She don't want it. She don't want none of it. Mm-mm. Not yet. She's not interested. Not at all. These two, it's just over one damn sentence and they're arguing and they're upset about some things. It's just like, who cares though, really? At the end of the day, who cares? Who cares? Sorry, I know you guys care. I care, but I think Miss Francia is over it though. Okay. All right. Likely outcome between the two of them. I don't think there's going to be, an opportunity to kind of bring things back together. I think the action is going to be lacking. No opportunity over on Selena's side. I don't think she's like eager to do that with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Then we have our King of Earth and that's in reverse also. So I don't likely outcome over there on that side. It's just I don't feel like any success is going to happen straight away. I don't think she's going to be generous about coming forth and, again, having a safe conversation with her until she's ready. She needs to reflect on the situation, and that is going to take a minute. But she'll be around for, a recycle of the relationship. She'll be around once she's evaluated what she needs to evaluate. She'll find peace. She will. It will probably be, I bet you money, it'll be like at least by time snow falls. So at least Christmas or near after. I'm betting. And over on Selena's side, again, I don't think she's going to extend the olive branch, but I think they'll be both about ready around the same time. I don't think it'll be too much further away. So this would be a wish, or, you know, her dream or her thoughts or her wants and wishes is that they do have some sort of an accomplishment or come to terms with whatever they were arguing about. So she's definitely, you know, seeking out some sort of happiness when it comes to communication and clearing things up as much as she can. So I don't think they're out for blood, buddies. I just don't see it. I just don't see this. And the reason I don't see it is because, I mean, we've kind of been watching them for a while. So it's just like right now she's getting upset about this. And right now you're, you know, isolating her and leaving her out of a, like, what? When does, what? This is very confusing to me. As well as Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I have to say, that's still fucking crazy and just really messing up my head here. Okay. I feel like it's made up. I don't like it. Okay. Gotta get out of here. Please go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that bell so you do not miss anything here at Hangman Tarot. Also, if you want, you can share, like, and follow on your social media, as well as check out mine down below. You can get a hold of me there or leave a comment over here in the comment section, and you can request a celebrity and I will do their tarot reading. Other than that, I am going to get out of here. I'll be back with another reading. I have 2 more celebrities, and I'll see you then. Have a good evening.